Well, he was in Origins. He was in the Wolverine, the first Wolverine.
Yes.
That's what I was at.
Yeah, Taylor Kitsch from Friday Night Lights, and was it Battleship or something? Battleship. Yeah, Battleship. I haven't called up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that film, and I'd rather not hear of that film. I've stayed well away from that, thankfully.
I saw it in the cinema. I think I liked it.
It was
silly.
okay.
It was okay. Yeah.
You think you liked it? That's what the Men in Black told you. After they flashed it.
And talking about Battleship, immediately what I think about with the CGI and stuff like that is I'm thinking about Independence Day.
Yeah.
Which I've never seen. I never saw that.
You need to watch Independence Day.
I don't really think Independence Day holds up.
Leave now and go watch Independence Day.
No.
You need popcorn and you need loads of Coke.
Don't do that to him, Frankie.
You know,
that's not fair.
But I loved Independence Day. The hype for that film was so perfect back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I had seen the first trailer, the teaser trailer, and I went, I don't want to see any more of this film. I'm just going to go see it. Give it to me now. Simple as that. And I've never had a reaction to any other film after that like that. So I'm really looking forward to this sequel. Prequel, reboot, whatever it's going to be. Really looking forward to it.
I think I didn't bother. I wasn't. I think when the trailers came out and when that came out, was that 95 or something like that? Was it or something?
Yeah, it was 96. I think it was.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, they're just doing V, and I'm a huge fan of V from the 80s.
Yeah,
so
I think that's why I liked it.
Okay.
You know, because it ripped off all those films. And even there was a bit of Close Encounters in there as well. The way the ship arrives and stuff like that. You know, and then you had obviously the family story and things like that on it. You know, which I really enjoyed it for the fact that you didn't need to be sitting there thinking too much about it. You just sat and enjoyed it.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be tongue in cheek the whole way through.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't realise as well. Like, you know, and that's why I'm looking forward to the second one. I mean, everyone ripped the shit out of it for the virus at the end, but at the end of the day, as you says, it's a tongue in cheek.
You can do anything with a MacBook.
Oh, aye, definitely. You know, but they left one small thing out, you know, which should have been put in there. Apple's not compatible with anything. Do you know what I mean? So that was the big. If they had to put in a Windows laptop or something, yeah, it would have worked. You know, that was the only downfall.
Really, Windows, it would have crashed before it actually reached the alien ship. I don't know. I think we're kind of getting too far into the operating system talk there. You know, you only have to find a few people out there, and then you're gonna have the avid viewers just sitting there going, "No, Unix. I quite like Unix. I think I'll even take I'll take Linux." Take Linux, Unix, any of those, that'll work. But no, I'm reading through the chat at the same time, and because we kind of do bounce back and forth between a lot of the topics that we're chatting about as well. It's not a terrible thing, you know. This isn't supposed to be anything professional in any way, but they're just chatting about Leto as the Joker. Now, Michael, you said you hadn't really looked too much into the Suicide Squad film when it's coming out, and one of the things that they do have in that. I don't know, should I spoil this for you in any way?
Go on. 'Cause I'm not as invested in the DC movies, so like it's different to the DC TV shows, which I love. So no, go ahead.
Okay, well, you will see a cameo appearance from Batman in the Suicide Squad film. There was a bit of footage that was leaked at some point last year, which is a few scenes being shot of Batman chasing after the Joker. Now, given the Batman v Superman film that's coming out and the iconic picture of the Robin suit that has, you know, the writing all over it.
Which they've just come out and said that might not be Jason Todd that everybody thinks.
Yes, but they have said it definitely is Robin.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that has also been mentioned, especially with the Suicide Squad, is something along the lines of if anybody here has been following Gotham.
Yes,
obviously
I'm not up to date, however. So I'm
I haven't watched it since I lost interest halfway through season 1.
Well, really?
The whole Mooney Fish storyline, I think I stopped watching it after she took her eye out.
Well, you've missed out on the Joker storyline then, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll do lie. The last episode I seen was when he just came onto it. So I plan on watching it at some point, but at the moment I'm not really kind of too fussed.
I honestly think the Joker storyline was the best thing to happen to that show
That was the first, what, 3, 4 episodes?
in the second series.
Yeah, I've seen those. Now I'm way behind, but I've seen those and I thought they were brilliant. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very, very, very shocked by the way it ended.
Yes, I was very surprised by that, but I do think that in taking that as an example, it's possibly something that could lead into the Batman v Superman film, where some people have stated that maybe the Joker that gave the message on the Batman suit was somebody in the past of Batman. He's seen better days. He has a whole past behind him, and they've said it's possibly not Jason Todd, where they've killed off the Robin character. If anybody's followed the comic books from that, but there is a possibility, and this is one actually I think might be taken from it, is that the character that had played Robin at the time was influenced by the Joker in a way where he has effectively become the new Joker.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And that could still be the fact that the Joker writing on the Robin suit could have been Robin getting out of the Robin suit and writing it on it himself. It's possible that kind of take, because they're saying one thing about the Suicide Squad is they're trying to say that the Joker that we're seeing here, because you've had so many different Jokers throughout the film history. You've had the gangster, you've had the madman, you've had all the different variations, and this one's really just the scumlord, really, Joker. And I don't think this is a good representation of the Joker. But I think part of the explanation for this is supposed to be it's not actually the Joker, it's the next version of the Joker, it's the next generation of the Joker, in which case that's why I think there could be a tie-in somewhere that this is actually possibly one of the previous Robins that has taken up the persona of the Joker, and it's a large issue for Batman where he's created this person, he's created this character that is not capable of going out and wreaking so much destruction by training him over the years, and that's just a random take that I have on it. But I think
Interesting.
to take it from that point of view, it would tie the Suicide Squad film, the Batman v Superman film, especially that scene that you do see. I think it would tie the two films together quite well and give us possible other routes to move away from Batman v Superman, rather than just here's a Justice film afterwards.
Yeah. Also, as well, on that note, as you're saying about it, Keldar there makes a good point. I think he's right there. On the DC animated film, Assault on Arkham is going to be very much the film.
You think? Sorry?
What Keldar has said there about the animated film Assault on Arkham, that's pretty much going to be the Suicide Squad film.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, okay, right, okay.
Yeah, I think there was some talk about that. They were trying to say it's not, but I think it's far too similar. Especially the introduction of Batman as a cameo, because that's really what happened in the animated film as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting year, I think, that we're going to see ahead. And I've just realised that we had said originally that this was going to be streaming for somewhere in the region of about half an hour, because we were
half an hour to an hour.
Exactly. So the whole idea that we've had of this bit of banter series is we're going to have 6 episodes. Today has been episode 1, and it's just been getting to know the people that we have here. We're going to have a few more people that are going to be getting introduced over the next few weeks, and hopefully a lot more people getting involved in this as well. Having a bit more chat. And I'm hoping everybody will join us for the next one. We'll be doing this again next Sunday. We were a little late getting started today. We were supposed to be starting at about 4 o'clock. We had some technical difficulties, so hopefully it'll be 4 o'clock next week again as well. And I've quite enjoyed this today.
It's been fun. It's been fun. Yeah, it's as a pilot or as the first of 6 pilots or whatever. It's actually come together pretty okay, except for that tech issue at the start. It's
I like the way Michael said there. We've got six goals to get it right.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have all the webisodes that we're gonna have in between. Where Frankie wanders off swearing, and we're gonna have to get an artist to come in and cover those as well.
Excellent.
And,
just don't you take a heart attack.
Or we'll have to introduce other characters in the background as well, like Stephen. And and his take on the world and such. So yeah, we've so much more to introduce in this.
I don't think we'll see Stephen on this, but
Possibly not. Yeah. But in the meantime, I'd just like to thank everybody that showed up and everybody's taken part in the chat today. And I think probably as we've now kind of run well over an hour at this point, it's probably a good idea.
I see we're getting a song request. I mean, I can sing it.
Yeah, Michael can sing away. I mean, if you want something there, Dasher, Michael can sing for you.
That's the closest, closest we can.
I see you're
gonna
give them mixed signals now. You've just told them that it's just a chat show, and now you're telling them that somebody can sing them.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Well,
I'm having flashbacks. The last experience I had of doing live broadcasting like this was about 7-8 years ago. On a Sunday night, I would do a TV theme-based show, and I would take requests. But it was like 90 minutes of just TV themes, which is my thing. I love TV themes. So I'm having flashbacks here, taking requests. If somebody wants to Batman animated theme song, I can.
Well,
I can
actually,
dig it out.
I've got a request. You any good with the flute?
Can we just talk about music?
I was actually just gonna suggest the Taxi theme tune. I was hoping for a little bit of that, you know.
Why did you mention Taxi? I watched it. Why did you know? Did you see my Twitter feed or something? No.
Are you stalking you, Michael? So yes.
Actually, no. But in saying that, it's probably a good idea as well to let people know we don't have any information on the Twitch channel as such right now. But if anybody wants to follow us, we do have. Sorry, I'm throwing up there like that. We do have the Twitter channel. Michael has his own. If he can just add that in as well.
Yeah, I'll do it. But that's really weird. You see, I watched an episode of Taxi for the first time in 8 years last night. It's just bizarre that you mentioned Taxi.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
there's again there.
There's my Twitter for anybody who wants to, and it's mainly comic books and TV stuff that I post. That's reviews and links, and that's constant, you know.
Yeah, I'll be adding that myself as well.
Let me just see here. That's it there. That should work, shouldn't it? Yeah, this is literally what I posted about. That's literally what I posted about Taxi about 7 hours ago. Well, I watched it last night, but it was on a timer, so it only posted this morning.
Oh right.
Yeah, if I could play it's one of my favorite theme tunes. Yeah, funnily enough. Yeah.
It's definitely a great mellow piece that I often fall asleep to. It's great.
Beautiful piece of music, yeah. Beautiful piece of music. Okay, so we're wrapping up. I think is that everything we need to?
I think it is. Yeah. What I'll do is, if anybody's interested, like I say, follow us on Twitter. There, I'm going to try and set up a few more media options that we have just to give people updates on this. But again, for anybody that's joined us, we're going to be back here next Sunday, 4:00. And for a bit more banter, and hope everyone's enjoyed it so far. So that's a goodbye from me, and a goodbye from
them.
Goodbye from them, yeah.
That's it. Well, thanks very much. I've enjoyed this chat, so we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.